Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Pep Talk. Friends, I have been thinking about a particular topic for a very long time. And I mean, very, very long time. The topic is entrepreneurship. Friends, we've discussed a lot about skills required to get yourself a job, skills required to do well in your jobs, to be good leaders, to negotiate well, to become a great salesperson, business development, stress management, and so on, so many topics, spanning from project management on one hand to communication on the other. And you name it, we have been discussing a lot of topics. But this particular topic holds great significance in today's time as the world is changing right from the Silicon Valley in America to the heartland of mainland China to our own Silicon Valley in Bangalore and across our country, India. Today, we hear and sense change. Change towards the mindset to become entrepreneurs, to become those who will give jobs rather than who will ask for jobs. And the buzzword startups, startups, startups. So today I'm here to give you a little insight into entrepreneurship, startups, and what it takes to become a great entrepreneur, the skills needed to master and take that plunge into your dreams. Let me share, as always, my screen with you. Yes, I have prepared a presentation for all of you. Well, no surprises. Entrepreneurship skills. Yes. So do watch this video till the end. Do share it with your friends who require this. And I guess you will share it with everybody across the websites, across your contacts, because you know that this is what it is. This is what is important for you and all of us. Startups. Let's take a small step of understanding what is startup. We call this buzzword. Startups can be categorized as IDE ventures or innovation driven enterprise ventures, defining businesses by making innovations and creativity and relating it to commercialization. Yes, that is the important part. Any invention which is not connected to commercializing, that doesn't really blossom as a entrepreneurship venture. By finding the right customers who need these innovations, and across this module we will understand through examples this particular point and understand that this is the first step towards entrepreneurship. SME, let me define this: small and mid-sized enterprise. These are local enterprises, like a small hotel that you would open a restaurant in your local area, which will cater to the needs of that locality and across a little far away. MSME, micro, small, and medium enterprises, like we have the jute, the stitchings, and the clothings, and this small suppliers who make things for a particular company which is located beside or nearby that organization. But IDE, innovation driven enterprises, startups, and global multinational organizations. If you look closely at this particular graph, you will have realized that there are two different kinds and they do develop differently. The SME, you can see that how the business over time, it sure and truly takes shape. And when you have a SME, it caters to the local market. You will see cash flow, you will see revenues, you will see sales, and it will grow like this until it reaches a point where it may grow further, or it just may keep growing in the same direction or dip a little bit, depending on the competition, on the scenario requirements in that particular area. Whereas the IDE, innovation driven enterprises, they actually look like this. Initially, there is a negative side to it. There needs to be persistent, there needs to be tenacity and a struggle, and then it goes up exponentially because it caters to a wide range of audience and customers across the globe. Even in this graph, you can see a similar trajectory, a little different for the SME here, but the story remains almost the same. So, if you are looking for quick money, if you're looking for to see, the return on investment very quickly, then definitely you are having a mindset of a SME enterprise. Whereas if you have a concept of IDEs, then you probably got to look at this graph very, very carefully and keep it in your minds. Who are entrepreneurs? We often talk, well, are these people energetic? Yes, surely they are, but not over competitive. They are not. They just want to lead forward, move forward, but they don't have a mindset of being a rat. Rather, we will find out how they are and what it takes to be an entrepreneur. They are very good at something, but unfortunately they may not be good at everything. So these are people who value their knowledge, they know what they're good at, and they pursue it. Then we have enterprises which have communities around, which has encouragement, people, contacts, and a particular ambience which fosters entrepreneurship. That is also important for entrepreneur. Ready for risk? We often hear entrepreneurship is risky. Let's take risk. It's good to take risk. Some people do take risk, but remember, entrepreneurs are not fools. They do take risk, but these are informed, calculative risks. Yes, that is what they look at. All personalities, can they become entrepreneurs, or those people with great charisma and good looks and personality? Well, everybody can become an entrepreneur, not just based on how good your personality or how you look or how you speak. If you have the mindset, there you go. 4 pillars of entrepreneurship: the spirit, the skills, the knowledge, and the ambience. Spirit is needed for an entrepreneur. That will drive you through that burning stage of that graph and plunge you forward with your idea, pursuing it wholeheartedly. Of course, you need to develop certain skills. We'll talk about that. Knowledge about the business, documentation, certification, licenses, all the paperwork, the ledger, finances, everything. And ambience, like I said, the market has to be conducive, the surrounding has to supportive, and you have to be in community where there are entrepreneurs you can learn from each other. Ready to swim the other way? If you are, then you've got it in you to be an entrepreneur. You must swim the other way, not in the same direction. Core entrepreneurship skills, as I said: ideation process, product definition, clear product definition, market research skills, finance skills, and venture development skills. General skills valuable for entrepreneurship: project management, corporate strategy, human resource development, training, mentoring, and motivating your teams. Essential skills required for entrepreneurship: sales, business development, communication skills, team development, risk management, and of course, negotiation, as always. You want to open a showroom, a dealership of Lamborghini? Well, that's great. Remember one thing: when you start up business, you have an idea, you need to find customers. And these are not people who are going to travel from point A to point B, will buy your cars. No, what they are looking at, the customers who will buy your cars, is they're not looking at buying just the transportation. They're looking at buying an image. They're looking at indirectly giving a message that I have, you don't have. So you must cater to those audiences and your customer base, and understand that where this business will work and who are these customers and how you are going to be appealing to them. So know your products and find the right kind of customers is important. You need to have a business model, and having a disruptive business model is very important, which will basically, typically challenge the existing norms, and which will challenge the normalcies of business and will take other direction. That's it. friends. So we will be coming up with more videos when and where possible. And I hope you've liked this particular video on the Pep Talk. Until next time, be well, be safe, and keep listening to your favorite show, the Pep Talk, with me, Sudip Nag.